Jokes.
Go ahead and introduce. The camera is recording. What is the problem?
Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel, Real Life Abroad with Sam and Grace.
Perfect. What? What is the problem?
Did I introduce well?
Yes, you did. How are you and how are you doing from wherever you're watching us from? This is Real Life Abroad with Sam and Grace, and we are back again, and we are coming to you all the way from Sydney,
Yep.
Australia, and we have chosen to come to you to to answer some of your queries that people have been asking.
Yeah, we
and,
have so many questions.
we have so many questions, and most probably will not be able to answer all of the questions at the same time, but with time we will be covering some of the questions that most of you have been asking. And to begin with, allow us to recognize those of you who have already joined our YouTube channel, those of you who are newcomers to this channel. Thank you so much. People are coming in large numbers. We have people coming from USA, we have people coming from Canada,
from Dubai,
we have people from
Kenya,
from everywhere. And I can't even tell you, we have people coming from Nigeria, we have people coming from Sierra Leone, from Ghana,
from West Africa.
We have from Ugandans, we have Burundi, we have Rwandese, we have Somali. So guys, thank you so much for joining our YouTube channel. We may not be able to mention your names, but in our heart we are so much thankful for you guys, and we are looking forward to continue making content that will that will suit you and that will make you happy, and that will make you stay in our channel.
That's true.
So that is our dream, and as we told, we are working day in day out to grow our audience, so that in future we can be able to be of great benefit, bring migration agents, bring people that will help you in deep to understand the migration process to come to Australia and other countries out there. So thank you so much for following us. Thank you so much for those who have been watching us, watching our content every time we upload the videos. We are more thankful. So today we are going to share some of our experience when we landed here in Australia. It's around 4 years now. It's around 5 years.
For you,
for me, it's around 5 years since I landed here in Australia.
4 years, right?
Yeah, for Grace, it's around 4 years.
4 years, yeah.
Yeah, so we had some different experiences in our previous videos, though we did in our mother tongue. So some of you might have missed some information. But today we are going to talk about our experience when we landed here in Australia, and especially in terms of jobs, how we were able to settle ourselves and how we were able to look for jobs, how we got introduced to another world, because it was
very different.
It is very different. We were used to. It was totally different.
I think especially for girls.
For ladies.
Slay queens. You can see slay queens. Hi, my slay queens.
Girls, I know you can relate. Coming from another country and now going to another country, and at the back of your mind you had that mentality that you are going to to Australia. And you're thinking Australia abroad, so you have that mentality at the back of your mind, and you think, oh, you're gonna be doing easy jobs.
Let me tell you guys my first experience. When you came and picked me from airport, it was, I think 9 p.m.
It was around 9 p.m.
So you can see, guys, I'm from Nakuru, Nakuru, Kenya. So I'm used to this laugh load. You know Kenyan loads. Oh my God, I was like, oh my God, I really love these roads. I was like, oh.
She was looking everywhere, like you're passing, good lightings on the roads, and the roads were smooth.
And Australia is surrounded. In fact, the airport is surrounded by water, right? Like Dubai. Is it Dubai or Qatar?
I think
so I was Qatar, like, my first experience when the plane was landing, I was like, I could
the runway. We can relate to that because the runway goes from the ocean, then you go to the runway.
I thought, oh my God, our plane is crashing in water. I was like
That's the feeling, and you can relate to the feeling when the plane is ascending. The plane is descending.
In fact, I didn't know how it landed on the cloud because I thought we are landing on what I was. I started repainting my scenes.
You need to check it out on the Sydney International Airport. That is Kingsford International Airport, and you see the structure. Yeah, you have the runway coming from from the ocean. Right from the ocean, and then the runway starts. That's where you land. So you had that feeling.
Yeah,
and you can imagine that feeling. I mean, how you feel on your body when the plane is descending.
And I was like, why is it only me? I'm scared. Why is everyone settled? And for me, it was like, our plane is crashing. Oh my God.
So that is it. And we picked Grace. It was on 17th of September. 2000 and
at Kingsford.
2017. That is 4 years down the line. So almost we are almost to hit 4 years.
In fact, for those who doesn't know, when I came here, I was so young.
Yeah, she was very young. She was very skinny as well.
I was so skinny.
Now she got the big body because she's a mom now. She was a girl. She was that tiny girl.
I was so tiny, in fact.
Yeah. So she landed here, and there were still jobs for you, even though you are skinny.
Yeah.
But she
and I had that. I didn't come with a very big suitcase. I had bought everything new.
She had
bought 10 pairs of shoes.
She had bought new things. She had bought a lot of new things. Clothing were new. She couldn't imagine coming to Australia with old things. Mind you, Mutumbas, we have old clothes and second-hand clothes that comes from this country, but she didn't want to bring her old clothes anyway.
Yeah.
So when Grace landed, it was time now to look for jobs. But that's the same case with me. I also had to look for jobs when I landed here in Australia. And our experience were totally different.
Yeah.
So when you land here, depending on who picks you up from the airport, or depending with the person who hosts you, that person determines very, very much on how you are going to the next step.
Yeah,
because the next step that you're looking forward to when you land in a country like this, or maybe you land in Canada or US, wherever, the next step is to think about where you are going to get a job.
Yeah.
Because in the next 1 week, the landlord is here.
And you have landed in a new country. You don't know what do they do. You
don't know who to call. You don't know what to do.
And here it's very different, especially for those who come from Kenya.
Yeah.
Because if it's you have to use buses, you have to use train.
Of course. Back in Kenya or back in Africa, back in Africa, people are used to use in Kenya we call it matatu. The public transport.
Yeah.
We have buses, of course, but there is no regulations. We don't have time limit or whatever. Here you have to use time. You go to the bus station, you have to wait until
be punctual.
You have to be punctual. It goes by time. The train the same. It happens. You have to use time. So in most cases, I was finding myself. So I was 5 minutes to the train station, and maybe it will take me 10 minutes. So I have to run every day.
And
I have to run.
Let me give you a secret, guys.
Yeah.
A mzungu, a white guy with
when it comes to punctuality,
they are so fussy with that.
They can use this word. They don't give a fuck. I mean, they are so keen in when it comes to timekeeping.
Come with your Kenyan time, African time.
If you come with your African time, my dear, my brother, it will not work. So you have to start adjusting yourself. You have to mind that. You have to put in mind that you have to be punctual in almost everything. When it comes to work, you have to be there on time.
You have to be there on time.
If it is using public transport, you have to be there on time.
Yeah.
If you are given an interview, if someone gives you an interview or an appointment, you have to be there on time.
You have to be there.
If you don't, it is going to be cancelled, and they are not apologetic, to that. They don't apologize on that.
Yeah.
So that is when that is how we started our lives here. So when you land here, of course you start looking for a job. People who host you, people who picks you at the airport,
and
they
I
are going
was so
to help
lucky
you.
because at least I found you here.
Of course, you
had some friends.
Yeah, I had some.
Connect me with
I had
some girls.
Yeah, I had some friends, ladies who could help grace to settle and to find jobs.
Friends, my God.
But anyway, even though you need those friends to help you to find the job, you also have to play a very big part. Because what they do, people give you a website, people give you contacts of their employers and tell them, and they will tell you, can you try, call them, and see if they can give you a job.
For me, it was so funny because when he introduced me to have his friend.
So when it is green, you cross the road.
Yeah.
When it's red, you wait.
You wait.
Yeah.
My friend, I had a very big challenge there because I was trying, and people, you can see.
And it's a big road.
White people, they are crossing like they don't even care. They are not even looking anywhere. I was like, when I'm on the center of the road, I see like, oh my God, this car will hit me. I'm totally confused.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, I had a very big challenge. In fact, if you can remember when I got job, I was crying. I was calling you because I was trying to follow my GPS.
Oh yeah, so here when someone gives you an appointment and you have to meet, what happens? They'll send you an address. So you have to use that address to go to their to their office or where the appointment is.
Yeah.
So Grace was not able to put to put the address and follow the GPS. You know
that person.
There is that especially when you are walking, when you are following the GPS and you are walking, there is that light, there is that direction that there is that
like
there is something that pops up on your map that gives you the
like
direction.
Someone,
it looks like someone who is walking, tiptoeing slowly.
So for me, someone was I was calling someone, hello, this person is not going on.
So what happened?
My side.
When Grace is following the GPS, that person or that that directorate, I don't know how you can call him or how you can put it. That single thing that pops up on the direction. It was not going on the same direction. So Grace will go to this direction and this person.
So I could then turn and follow.
So when she turns again,
it goes on the.
it turns.
I was
so
crying,
that means
my
that
friend.
Grace was not following direction.
And as we are talking about the time, so I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, she's supposed to be there on a specific time.
Yeah,
you are supposed to be.
That's why I was crying because I wanna lose
So
job.
Grace, instead of Grace making up to follow this person and following the direction. So Grace was so scared, so she started calling me while at work. And I'm very, very far away. I can't even come and help her.
I'm telling you, you are like, okay, screenshot that.
Yeah. So that was it. So what I did, I had to put the address and locate her address where she was and use my phone and direct her and tell her now walk toward this street, turn left, turn right until she got to, to the address.
There are those signs that says, okay, if this is Fairfield suburb, street.
There are those street directorate. All the streets are named here. So that is how I was able to direct Grace from where I was, and finally she went and got the job.
Yeah.
I mean, got to the interview.
And I passed the interview, but
she passed the interview, and then she started the job, thinking that she was, she was doing a very good job. It was good because that is what was giving you.
I was about to give up, but when I got paid, my friend, and I didn't know how much is that dollars in Kenyan shilling.
You need to tell people what was that type of job and what were you doing in that job.
It's called housekeeping.
Yeah. What were you doing? What did the description of the job?
My friend, if you hear about housekeeping, you are not going to keep a house.
People, you need to understand this. When they talk about housekeeping, you're not going to sit down and keep the house.
On my interview, I met, this boss. He was wearing a suit. Yeah. It was a very big hotel. Yeah. So I thought, my friend, okay, for those who understand, this is called nimeomoka. Yeah. So it was, I was like, oh, I got the job, Okay, now it was my first time to work. Oh my God.
To work in housekeeping.
In housekeeping. Oh, I didn't know that you have to make beds.
Oh, wow.
You have to clean toilets.
Yeah. So guys, it's like cleaning lodgings,
Yeah, cleaning lodgings in short.
Keeping the lodgings, you have to make the beds, you have to clean the whole room. You have to make it tidy,
Yeah. And
so it was so people here, they call it housekeeping.
Housekeeping. Yeah. So my challenge was here. Yeah. I have never experienced this. Yeah. Okay, and with these mzugus, you have to be very keen because they have their...
They are very fussy.
They are very fussy. So it was a very big hotel. And thank you so much because that's where I got my first job.
Yeah.
It's called Holiday Inn. It's a very big hotel here. So, you have to, to knock the room before.
Oh, yeah, you have to knock the room. Room service, knock. Room service,
exactly.
You have to knock before you enter.
That was the hardest. Oh my God, that was the hardest time for me.
Because you couldn't express yourself.
In fact, were they team leaders? We were quarreling with them because I'm not knock. They were like, you have to,
You have to knock. You have to be professional. You have to act professionally.
But
so you have
for me,
to knock.
I could see it like awkward. What am I even saying?
Yeah.
Knock.
How am I going to express myself?
Yeah. Knock. Hi, this is Grace, you know.
I'm your room service today. And then they will either let you in or tell you, no, we don't need the room service. You have to be so
professional. Like you have some biscuits on the trolley.
Oh, you are going to serve them?
You have to put in their fridge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And nowadays you feel, I'm so hungry. You couldn't
sometimes you feel like you're hungry and you want to bite some.
you wanna bite some. Oh my God, it was a very big challenge for me. But like when I got used with this job.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was so good. And I remember when I got my first pay.
Yeah.
I came and asked Sam, how much is this money in Kenyan shillings? When he told me how much it was, I was like, hello, how much do you want?
Now she wanted to start giving money back to Africa.
I felt like I'm an MCA, Nakuru MCA.
Yeah, because she was now able to, here, when you're working, either what type of job you're working doesn't really matter. You earn the living and you're able to take care of yourself.
But anytime I talk my first experience here, I remember my iPhone was stolen.
I had bought her an iPhone and
but because
it was not stolen, you lost it because here
I left it in the bus, I think.
Yeah, but you couldn't trace it back. You couldn't trace it. Here it's very hard for
guys,
someone
because I have never used an iPhone, I didn't know it's worthy.
She didn't know how worthy it was.
I'm so sorry about that.
You gotta pay me. You owe me an iPhone.
Oh my God.
So guys, you need to make sure we hit 1,000 subscribers so she can buy me an iPhone. Anyway, so that was it, and gradually we were able to catch up.
I was able to catch up, and now
to use the bus, to use the train,
everyone,
and to go to the different addresses.
If you see people like successful people, I think everyone has a story to tell.
Exactly. You guys, you need to understand that.
Some people might come and see me and maybe look at me and be like, okay, like for now I'm not working in housekeeping. Maybe I have a good job.
Yeah.
Maybe someone might think I started there.
What I have learned in this life, whatever good job that you think you have, there is someone who can look at that job and think this is not even up to my level. Like whichever situation you are in, maybe you are, whichever career you are doing, whichever level you are in, there are people who are higher than you. So you have to keep on working if you want to go. You don't stay. You don't just stay there, stay on one level.
Maybe when I came, I started with housekeeping. Maybe until now, I'm still working on housekeeping.
Of course, if you're contented with what you got, with what you're getting, then it's okay for you to stay up to that level. But it is always advisable, and just like a human being, you have to grow gradually. In terms of everything.
I remember after housekeeping, in fact I worked for 1 month. We worked for 1 month.
Then you went to another
one. Oh my God, I thought this is the best one.
She went to another big housekeeping now.
Okay, I'm talking this to my girls back in Kenya, all over the world.
Yeah.
So the next job was cleaning.
Cleaning is just a very slight difference from housekeeping. Because cleaning jobs, you're not now working in the hotels, you're working in the people's homes.
We were connecting. I was connecting housekeeping and cleaning.
Oh yeah.
So there was this lady, who I was cleaning her house. She was like, "Oh, Grace and my friend, okay, I can find you a very good company for cleaning." And we were like, we don't want this job for housekeeping. So we rushed to cleaning
jobs.
Oh my God, I think that was another.
In my language, we call it in English, if we try to explain that, you go from where? You go from mouth to stomach.
Anyway, I thank God at least.
Yeah, so that is how Grace was able to stabilize. It's not because I was here. She has to push. She had to push herself.
And with cleaning, you are meeting different people.
And you are cleaning different houses. Some houses they are very clean. Some houses they are very shit. And you have to clean them. And you have to make them clean.
So
and
there was even this mzungu. It's not even a mzungu.
We call them white people, so
white
that
people.
Our brothers and sisters from other countries
so there
can
was
understand.
This lady. Okay, we went to clean her house. Okay, it was a story house. So I was cleaning with her upstairs, and my friend was cleaning downstairs. And you know, okay, she was like, "Oh, you didn't clean here well. You go back." So for me, I reached to
a point that you got angry, or you started getting
and before we started cleaning, she had given us some apples, you know, some snacks. So I was like, this is too much. You know, I just walked out. I went outside, but I didn't leave my snacks. Those she had given us. So she was telling my friend, look. She doesn't even, she was like, look, your friend already outside. And also I didn't, my first job for cleaning, I didn't know how to use a vacuum. Vacuum cleaner.
You didn't know what is a vacuum.
Okay, I know what is a vacuum, but I have never used it. You know? So I was like, okay, I was told, okay, Grace, you can go and clean upstairs and your friend will be cleaning downstairs. So I was given a vacuum, a very big vacuum, my friend, and I was so tiny. And so I didn't want to say I don't know how to use the vacuum, because I will lose the job, you know. So I just took the vacuum, but I was like, oh my God, where am I going? I don't know how
am I going to start.
You know, I was even looking at it.
That's one trick, guys. You never say you don't know anything. You say bring it, I do it. You know. Someone tells you, can you do...
Even cleaning, you are going for interviews.
Of course. You go for that job interview and someone, have you worked in this job? You say, my bro, you know what? Say no more, because I'm very experienced.
Yeah, of course. And you know nothing. So...
The good thing here, you are, in most jobs, you'll be given an induction. An induction is an orientation of that job, how it goes. Because they want you to catch up with the, you know, how the work goes there.
So, oh my God, I wasn't lucky, guys. So I was told, you can see I lied to this lady, I know how to use the vacuum, but I don't know. So I was told, go and vacuum upstairs, your friend will be working downstairs. So I went with my vacuum upstairs, but guys, I was trying to, you know, to step on those buttons, to use my hands. You know, I was looking at it's not working. I stayed for 30 minutes. And you know, here we work with hours.
You work with time?
So
for that minutes you did nothing?
I did nothing. I was sweating like crazy person. So I was like, oh, this is too much. And my friend was like, I haven't had any vacuum. Let me go upstairs and check what Grace is doing. So when she came, you know, guys, I'm not even joking. I was sweating. Because, look, I have lost 30 minutes already. And we are supposed to be here for 2 hours. We are paid by 2 hours. So when she came, I told her, it's not working.
And it was not even connected.
No, you have to press this cord, you know, you have to pull up this cord, you know, and put it on the socket. You didn't know
you have to connect to the socket.
I did it.
Anyway.
Oh my God.
It was a great learning experience. But that is what I've learned, and that is what you know, when you move from another country, or when you come from your country and you get a chance to go to another country, it is not always easy for you to start your life there.
It's not easy.
You know, to catch up with the things that happens there. You know, cultural,
but
people,
my friends,
diversity.
if you catch up with everything,
of course, it takes you a very short period of time to catch up, because there are people who help you, and even if people doesn't help you, countries like this, information is always available. Even if you don't ask people like me, or people that you come from the same country, other people are always very, very ready to give you information. So that is it, guys. That is when you move from that country, and you have to think, you have to be sharp in your mind.
Yeah.
You have to be that person. You have
sharp.
to be that person who always go for information.
Don't remain silent in your room.
Of course, if you don't know anything, make sure you ask. So that is how you're going to survive, especially in the first few days, because you tend to know nothing. You know?
And don't mind how people will carry you.
No, my bro, my sister, don't worry about anything now. No worry about anything, because at the end of the day, it's for your own benefit. You know, so you don't have to worry about anything. So when you get yourself a chance to go out
and also some people, they limit themselves because they doesn't know English very well.
My friend, let me tell you, leave alone the one that you hearing us asking. We are 90% better than others. There are other people here that they cannot even communicate 2 or 3 words in English. You know, so you don't have to limit yourself or think because your English is not very good. How are you going to communicate?
If you try to approach them,
no, me no English.
No English.
Me no English. They only know that just to defend themselves.
I remember that friend who was calling, I don't know what he doesn't know any other English.
Yeah.
He's just calling that everything she.
Of course, they'll tell you, my friend, bring chi. You know, they want anything, but they don't know how to communicate. You know, and others, you approach them, and they'll tell you, no, me no English, boss. In that case, they are telling you to call their boss so that you can talk to them. Anyway, that is how it is, and if you get your chance to go out there, make sure you give it the best, and you don't shy away, because of the first few days. It's might be hard, it might be very, very hard for you to start. But mind you that when it is over, the first few days, and when you get used to that country, it's gonna be the best for you. One thing that we are going to assure you, to tell you, don't be demoralized because the job that you are thinking you're coming to do is not the one that you will do. You know,
I remember I don't know if it was in Australia or Canada. There was this guy who had it was on Facebook. Was it on Facebook? He was like, I was a very big teacher back in Kenya. I think he was a high school teacher. But he was like, but this is me, I'm in abroad, but I'm a cleaner. I'm cleaning.
So guys, that is Grace. I'm coming to tell you my one. Me, I was thinking I'm coming to work in the airport. So things have changed. We change anger, my friend. Anyway, we will tell you about my experience, and that was Grace's experience. I'll tell you about my experience, and then from there we will talk about the jobs that you'll be expecting to do, and into details. We'll go into details and how much you'll be earning in those jobs if you get chance to work in these jobs. And is it gonna be easy? I mean, enough for you to cater for the student life?
Of course,
so
for the student life.
For during your study period or during your time of stay here in Australia.
And you know why we are talking more about student life? Because Australia, I think the easiest way to come is through students.
And the other thing is that because we came through students, so we understand that one. We have been in that life,
and
so we understand.
So many people have been asking how they can come here. I wanna just tell you, for us, we know student is the easiest way. Because for those maybe who are asking about skilled visa, you have to get so many.
It takes a long period of time, and you have to prove a lot. If you have
for
skills,
those who we know who are here, like we can listen to their story. It's people who worked back in Kenya,
and they worked in big companies, big jobs, big
they were paying taxes.
But anyway, we will not talk about that now. So we are planning to bring the migration agent. For that, he will be able to answer all those questions.
We have very good.
For now, thank you so much for watching our content, for following us, and if you have not subscribed, hey my friend, I don't know what you're doing. If you have not subscribed, kindly. We are heading to 1,000 subscribers. We are almost there. So the number is growing very, very fast. We are heading. So make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification button for you to get to know when we upload a new video.
Yeah, that's true.
And make sure you share with few friends and like and do whatever you want to do with this video. Even if you want to download.
Download.
Anyway, Thank you so much, and may God bless you from wherever you're watching from. Nigeria, West Africa, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania.
It has become #1 YouTube channel
in the world. This is your #1 YouTube channel all the way from Australia. May God bless you.